friends, welcome to the vlog. This week we are going to be doing a ton of really fun things. It is kind of a whirlwind, so we're going to be reading a couple of audiobooks. We are going to Kinokuniya, which is a Japanese stationery store. It's a bookstore kind of thing. We're taking a spontaneous trip to the beach. Can you tell that we took a trip to the beach? And honestly, I think this vlog is going to be more so just about the vibes. I don't think I really sit down and talk all that much because there was just a lot to do with having a spontaneous trip that we didn't really plan out. So I hope that you enjoy this. If you end up liking it, you feel like you want to hang out around here more, feel free to hit that button down below. It helps me out a lot. Give me a good old Vault Boy thumbs up, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Whenever you Google pictures of it and stuff from Google Maps, it shows that there's like this massive cat bus that you can take pictures with, and I guess they only did that for the grand opening. That was like the whole reason that we drove the hour and a half there. But we did get a few little bit of things, so I just figured I would show what I got really quick before my camera dies. I got my first ever Sunny's Angel. Nobody told me that they actually have a little beetle, so I'm covering that up. I need to make a little diaper or something for him, but super cute. It's corn! It's got the juice. And then I got this little memo pad, so I figured it would be really good for journaling. And also, I'm going to share this with my kids. I got a little Miffy card with an envelope, so I thought this would be really cute to put in the journal and just kind of put a picture or write about it. Some stickers. I picked up a couple of postcards for friends, so I thought that would be really nice to send out. And I accumulated some trash for my junk journaling, so we have the Sunny's Angel packaging. This is the boba place that we went to afterwards, and I also have the top from my boba. I like that it says brave as a tiger. Have receipts, bookmark, and then we went and ate at Chili's afterwards, so I have that. There's a Super H Mart that was right next door, and they had a newspaper with the solar eclipse, and I thought that was really cool. So I figured I'll cut out that page for the solar eclipse and also put that on there. Girls each got a stuffed animal, so I'd probably go to the area again, but I don't know if I'd just go to that store again. They were pretty expensive. I've always wanted one of these things whenever I was streaming. I thought it was the coolest freaking setup. Yes, it looks so cool. Oh yeah, that's my color. That's my shit. Nice. Hell yeah. Alright. Oh, that was... What are you doing? Hello? What about now? Boogity boogity. This is my color. This is my jam right here. Word. I like it. It's cool. Not bad. I like the pink though. Hi friends. Let's talk about my April TBR. I filmed a whole TBR video and the vibes were just off. So I ended up not posting it. Now I'm in a better mood. So we're gonna go over some of the books that have my attention for the month of April. Let's talk about The Ballad of Never After. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I finished this last night. How am I supposed to live? with that ending? Are you kidding me? I have the last book, but I've been listening to the entire universe of these books on audiobook, so I would kind of like to continue with the audiobook for the last one, but thing is that the Libby hold isn't for like for 6 weeks, which honestly is not that bad on Libby, comparing to like the several months wait that I have for every other hold that I have. So I was amazed that it was only 6 weeks. So can I wait the 6 weeks to move on to the next one? I probably should. It's not even on my TBR for April. Can I just say, much, much better than the first one. I was unsure I was actually going to enjoy this series as much as what everybody was kind of saying. And this book really stepped it up in the series for me. I loved it. So many just little moments and quotes that I pulled away from here. The whole time I was conflicted because I'm like, she's married. She's married. She's married. She's a married woman. And then the Stephanie Garber really did a fantastic job of making us feel very stuck and in the middle on this decision. And I absolutely love that Jax has stayed true to his character still. He's been able to have some growth, but he is still true to his character, true to his nature. Meanwhile, still protecting her from everything. I don't want to go too much into it, but I was really curious how they were gonna actually make us root for him and not the other character. And yeah, Stephanie managed to make us want Jax for sure. The way that ended, I am unwell. Say that in the least. How could Stephanie Garber possibly create a situation where we don't want Evangeline to be with Apollo because he just seems really genuine and wants to protect her as well? And then he did that. Oh my god. Okay. That's where I'll leave that. So that was the first on my TBR. Rapid fire, we've got Spy Family trying to get back into the manga. A little girl here, she has telepathy, so she can read their minds. Woman is an assassin. The dude is a spy. And neither one of them know. The little girl does, just they don't. And they have to pretend to be a family, and it just sounds like a good time. And then I'm still on A Tempest of Tea. I recently learned this is actually the third book in a universe. So it's a standalone, but it is the third book in this universe. So the 2 books before it really establishes the world and the world building and gives you a sense of how everything works. And I have not read those. So that explains why this is so confusing to me. Because there's very little world building that tells us all about the magic and the vampire lore and everything and just how the kingdom works. Very little of that. And so that explains a lot. So I probably will read the other 2 books before I get back into that. Big Swiss by Jen B, and I've been talking about this for like weeks now. And I finally started it. I got a whole paragraph in before I got interrupted. I'll probably, because this has to be like a daytime book for me because I lost my book light. So I've been reading other stuff on my Kindle or listening to audiobook. And I just don't have a lot of time in the day. Quick rapid fire. I've got Aisling, Breath of the New Creature. This is Fae and marriage, and I don't know if it's enemies to lovers, but it's definitely broody to lover. So, love theoretically. I read this. No, I didn't read this. I read Bride last month by Ellie Hazelwood. I've read Love Hypothesis, so naturally, this one people say is the best, so I want to get on that. The All Night Sun, which is about Lauren Cross. She's a young writing professor in Washington, D.C. She makes a new friend named Siri. Siri invites her back to her family villa in Sweden, and then they end up celebrating Midsummer's Eve. On the night of the celebration, things start to really take a dark turn. That sounds really interesting. The Traitor Queen, which is the second book in the Bridge Kingdom. Not to give too much away, but Laura, she's been raised all of her life with her other sisters to become an assassin, spy, in order to overtake the Bridge Kingdom. So she is raised to be married off to him, and she was selected out of all of her other sisters. Is trying to find out the inner workings, how to gain access, how to pretty much stage a coup against the king. That's all I'll give you on that. Really good. Then we have Out of Love. It is a story between these two people. We meet them in the present day whenever they are breaking up. Then it goes back and forth in time, back to the beginning of whenever they first met and how they fell in love. And then we sort of jump back and forth in time from present day to past. And eventually it meets in the middle and we figure out the reason as to how they fell out of love. Last but not least for the physicals, Kingdom of Ash. This is a legal weapon. I need a concealed carry license for this, if you could even conceal it. I swear, this is thick. But she floppy. She floppy though, so we're happy about that. What can I say about this? I'm scared. I don't want it to end, but I do. But I'm scared. This realistically is like the type of book that would take me all month, and I need to get on it because it's already the 11th of April. And then I have a few on my Kindle. First off, we have The Crown of Oaths and Curses. This is by J. Bree. She is the author of the Bonds That Tie series. This is her first fantasy book, and honestly, I'm really excited to get into it because from what I've heard, it is a true enemies to lovers book. And I don't even think there's any spice in the first book, which I'm totally fine with because I'm not always here for spice. From what I've heard is that the main character, the male character, isn't even nice to our female character until like 600 pages in. So that's how you know it's a true enemies to lovers. It's got witches and fae, magic, obviously. There's something about like fates and stuff. There's a whole lot going on here. So there's that. And then I also have The Honey Witch. Kindle's trying to embarrass me. And then we have The Honey Witch by Sydney J. Shields. What I was not aware of, which is not a bad thing, that sounded really, this is a good thing. I was not aware that this was a Regency, a magical Regency, let me say that again, a magical Regency sapphic romance. Because it's not marketed as a sapphic romance. I feel like if she would tell people, or she'd like let them know that, hey, this is sapphic, it would kind of draw in people a little bit more. I read it while I was waiting for a doctor's appointment the other day, and so far I'm really liking it. I liked the relationship that she was having, not the situationship, friendship, I don't know what you want to call it, that she had with this one person, but I don't think we're ever going to see that person again. But it's definitely unique and different. It's one of those more unique magic systems that I've kind of seen, and I think that it's going to be really cool. And I kind of want to pre-order her book because it comes with some art, and it also comes with something like a sketchbook of Marigold, who is the main character, which I think would be so cool. So I don't know, we'll see. That comes out, I think it's May 14th, so in about a month. So I have a little bit of time to read that. The Crown of Oaths and Curses is a little bit more pressing for me, because once that paperback comes in from the book tour company, then I have to read that. So I have... Wait, hold on, you thought that was it? Wait, hold on, you thought that was it? Wait, hold on. No, I'm just kidding. This is my whole TBR. Oh my god. The TBR for April. It's not even counting like the Jazad Air. That's also on my TBR for April. Oh my god. Yeah. These are not on the list for this month, but I figured that I would show them to you anyways. We've got Heartless by Elsie Silver. Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo. Have I read Ninth House? No. But then we have The Familiar. Look at how pretty. Look at how pretty. With the sprayed edges. Just won't be reading this month, but had to do it to them. I've been itching to redo my bookshelves. The thing is I don't know how I want to redo them. I want to somehow be able to feature like all of them whenever I make TikTok videos so that you can see them. My SJM takes up a whole freaking shelf of herself. I think that I am probably going to go to sleep soon. I don't know what in the Princess Diana is going on with my bangs, but I'm probably gonna I don't know what I want to read because I want to go and read. Maybe I'll read some more of The Crown of Oaths and Curses, because that is a pretty chunky book, and I do need to get that done, and I don't want to read any of my physicals at the moment because I don't want to have to read with a book light. I just want to read on my Kindle. I do really need to finish Big Swiss though, because I was supposed to read that for last week's vlog, and I ended up never doing that. Like, the whole vlog is I already filmed it. I just wanted to finish with one more book, and so I haven't done like an outro or intro for it yet, and I need to. The vlog of reading only library books for a week, but I'm really falling behind on my reading. Long story short, I'm gonna go read Crown of Oaths and Curses. The doom scrolling has been bad. So maybe, like, next week's vlog needs to be swapping my screen time for reading. The doom scrolling has been rough this week, and I honestly notice a really big difference in my mental health whenever I've been doom scrolling a lot and consuming rather than creating. That might be next week. It's already Friday. It's tomorrow Friday. Jesus Christ, tomorrow's Friday. Also, my social battery, I think, like, depleted a lot because I was a photographer for that wedding. That just, like, really, not only did that deplete my social battery, but I really stressed myself out about getting everything done super quick, and I got almost 300 photos edited and out to them in less than a week, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I just wanted to get it done because I know if I waited a long time on it, the procrastination would kick in. Having that big load off of my shoulders, knowing that I'm done scot-free on that, it's pretty nice. I like how I just, like, progressively am getting down lower and lower and lower until I'm not even gonna be in frame anymore. Woo, I look wild. Hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Let's get ready for the day. Today's gonna be a little bit busy. I've got a lot of stuff I gotta do. So first off, like cleaning, running behind real badly on that. So that's just one thing. But that's not the fun thing that we're doing today. Today, we are gonna go out to dinner to celebrate Martini's birthday. It's not his birthday yet. His birthday is next week. I know what day it is, but I just I don't know if that is next week. Not technically next week, but like a week and a half away. We got invited to go on a spontaneous trip to Florida. It's like 5 hours away. Initially, we weren't gonna go because it was super last minute and our car is not in the best of situations to be driving just 5 hours, 10 hours, I guess, on the way back. And so we're like, well, no, we can't really do it, you know. And then Martine texted me yesterday and was just like, how badly do you want to go? Like, I wouldn't mind taking a little bit of a vacay for a couple of days. We flipped a coin and I said, if it's tails, then we'll go. And so it was tails. And so we're going. So we're going to go and take our kids to the beach for the very first time. Astrid has been to the beach before, but she was like 9 months old. So she was very, very young. So it's going to be a really fun time. As I was saying, Martine's birthday is in a week and a half, which is so crazy because I've been telling him, like, why don't we go to the beach for your birthday? Why don't we go to the beach for your birthday? That could be something really fun and something that's like we can do as like a family. And he's just been like, no, it's all right. Because we haven't been to the beach since we moved here like 5 years ago. A couple of friends and I kind of like got together, and for his birthday, he's really been wanting a drone. So we got him just like a little mini DJI drone. I was telling her it would be really nice, you know, if he was able to open up his birthday gift maybe a little bit early so that he could use it at the beach. So we're gonna go to dinner tonight and we're gonna give him his gift. So then tomorrow we're leaving for the beach. We literally just decided this last night. So we booked a car rental for us to be able to drive, which is like crazy. We've never ever done anything spontaneous like this before. Just super last minute. We're very type A planners. If somebody usually asks us to do something last minute, typically we just say no because it's hard with 3 kids, and being spontaneous like that, it doesn't really go hand in hand together. So not only are we doing dinner tonight and I have to do the cleaning and everything for today, I also need to pack all the bags for my whole family and just kind of making sure we've got snacks and everything. So we'll have to go to the store tonight in order to like pack up some snacks. So we're gonna be staying in a house that is literally 30 seconds from the beach, not even a 2-minute walk on the beach. And it's a Florida beach, so the water is gonna be I've only ever been to the beach one time before. The house that we're gonna be staying in, they have like a private beach and everything, so it's gonna be fancy. That is on the agenda for today. I don't even know what I need to pack yet. I don't even know if I have a swimsuit that fits me at the moment. Oh my gosh, there's so much to do. This weekend I watched the new Fallout show. Oh my god, it was so good. I have been a lover of the Fallout series for like 14-ish, 15 years now. The fact that they're making a TV show out of Fallout is just like a dream come true for me. And a while back I saw the trailers and I was like, it looks a little suspicious. It looks a little costumey, very proppy, just, I don't know. It doesn't look that good. Maybe I'll skip it. But I did end up deciding to give it a chance, and holy shit, I'm so glad that I did, because I think it's possibly one of the best video game to show adaptations that I have ever seen. It was fantastic. I have absolutely no complaints about it at all. Walter Goggins did an amazing job as the ghoul. The girl who plays Lucy, she did a fantastic job. And I just love how she was able to kind of maintain some of that, not innocence, but yeah, like innocence. Meanwhile, she is also very capable and is adapting to the wasteland really well. And just, I love all of the little details that they put into the show, and dog meat and just everything. It was so good. And it has made me want to play Fallout all over again. The fact that it's already basically been renewed for a season 2 is wild. It's literally been out it's been out for 5 days, 6 days, and it already got renewed for a second season. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. This is one of those shows that I can truly just like disassociate into. Can actually be kind of dangerous for me sometimes, because if I completely binge it, then that's literally all I think about, and I kind of disassociate into that world, and reality doesn't feel real, which is actually, it's probably a good thing they didn't have more episodes for me. I love how they set up for New Vegas for season 2. That's what I was trying to get at. And the really cool thing was that the 2 actors who played Lucy and Maximus, they played the video game in order to kind of develop a really good sense of it and like doing their research for the game so that they would. However, Walter Goggins, or the guy who played the ghoul, did not play the video game. He didn't want to know any information about it at all. He wanted to go into the show with the mindset of somebody else who might not know all of this information about the video game. So he wanted people who have never been into the world of Fallout before to be able to understand it as well and sort of keep that mentality into the show. And he still does a spectacular job as the ghoul. Fantastic. I just finished A King of Battle and Blood. And it was one of the books that I first heard about on Book Talk. First getting introduced to the Book Talk space, like almost 3 years ago now. Wow. I don't know how I feel about it. So, I mean, I didn't hate it, but I just didn't love it. I gave it a 3 stars. I feel like the concept of it was pretty cool. It's one of those books that it's more spice than plot, but it still had some plot to it. But ultimately, like, the end goal is for them to be together. It has a little bit of political sprinkled into it. I feel like maybe the second book, Queen of Myth and Monsters, is going to have a little bit more politicalness to it, which I enjoy. I think I'll still read the second one. So it wasn't bad. I enjoyed the relationship between Adrian and Isolde. Love the curvy representation. I love that he was absolutely obsessed with her from the get-go. We find out why later on in the book, and I think that the little plot twist, the turn, I did not see it coming. Information could have been hinted at or foreshadowed at a little bit better and sprinkled in there. I do understand now why she was so uneasy around fire, so that makes sense. I really liked that detail, because the whole time I was just wondering, like, why does she have this aversion to fire? She just doesn't like fire. And so we end up figuring out at the end why. So that information was given to us without making it completely obvious. It was really good though. Lots and lots of spice, which I knew going into the book that it was going to be on the spicier side, which my eyes just kind of glaze over whenever we hit the spice. So I ended up cranking that baby up to 2.03 times speed, and I finished it quicker. And I found myself just kind of yearning for it to kind of just be over, but it wasn't bad enough to where I wanted to DNF it, you know? It didn't give me that drive of wanting to continue hastily, you know what I mean? In a good way. Not like, it wasn't like, ah, yes, I need more. It was more so like, ah, good, now that story's over. I have started packing my bags for the beach. I just got off of the phone with my dad, and he says that they're leaving the beach house a little bit earlier than they were thinking. We'll actually only be spending one day there, so we'll get there on Wednesday really late at night, go to sleep, and then wake up, and then we'll have the whole day, just like a day trip. And so we'll have that whole day and evening, and then we'll have to leave Friday morning, which is fine. I am one of those kind of people that I like to pack options, because I typically, whenever I'm packing my bags, I'm like in a certain mood to wear something, and then whenever I actually get there, I'm like, yeah, why did I do this to myself? This isn't what I want to wear. So I changed my mind a lot. So let's go continue packing and kind of seeing what we're gonna take. So, okay, there's a lot of mess around me, just ignore it. It's been a week. So I have this dress, which is what I'm leaning towards because it just is really comfy, flowy, and it has pockets, and I don't really have to think too much about it. So I think that this is for sure gonna go. And then I have this skirt, which would work as like a beach cover up. So I think that I'm still gonna take this. I just don't have a swimsuit top that really fits me at the moment because my weight has been fluctuating a lot. I don't know what top I would wear with that. And then I'll take my dragon shirt to either sleep in or to wear. I just love this shirt so much. I'll probably maybe wear it on the way there. And then I have this sweater I thought would be really cute late at night if we're on the beach at night. I'm gonna wear it over if I get cold. That's 4 items and half the suitcase is full. I have this cute little pajama set, which I think I'll take as the shorts, and honestly it could be used as a cover up for the beach if I wanted to, just like a regular outfit. I think I was gonna do this as like another option for sleeping, because I don't mind sleeping in this. It has matching pants that go with it. I don't know. Like I said, I want to give myself an option. So this might be my extra option. This, or I have another little sleep set that I really like. I think I'm pretty set on stuff. I don't think I need socks because it's a beach, so I'm not going to be using boots or anything. We have to go to the store later to pick up some milk anyways, so I'm going to look at swim shorts for babies and swim tops for me. And oh, I need to pack Martine's swim shorts as well. Some extra diapers. Check if they have any swim diapers. I should write this down. And then sunscreen. For sure, I need sunscreen. Should I fake tan? I'll shave tonight, but should I fake tan tonight? So I don't blind everybody on the beach. All right, so make a list of everything that we need. Sunscreen, swim shorts, swim top, swim diaper. We don't need snacks. I need to charge batteries. I would say charge electronics, but that's too vague for myself. So specifically, charge Kindle, cameras, and charge tablets. I think that's all I need on the charging front. I also would like to take a book, just because, like, you know, a book on a beach. I'm for sure taking my Kindle, but do I want to take Love Theoretically, Done and Dusted, or Flawless? I don't imagine that I'm going to do a ton of reading on the beach, but I would like to take some content on the beach, because why not get some content out of it while we're there, you know what I mean? Am I going to take my big camera, or am I just going to take digital cameras? Because I'll for sure take my DJI, I'll take my Osmo, but do I want to take my G7X? I'll probably just take my G7X. I don't feel like I want to take my big DSLR, so that means that I need to pack this. I don't think I'll need any extra SD cards. I'll just put whatever I have in my camera, and that'll be fine, because it's literally just a day. Dope. All right, that works. Okay, here is a quick little fit check. We're about to head out to dinner. So there's this necklace that I made. And then I've got this little black butterfly top. These pants I actually thrifted, and it's my first time wearing them. They're white, so we'll see how that pans out. And then I thrifted these little strappy flats. I love these so much. They're so comfy. The first time I wore them, I actually broke them, and so I just cut that off, and I prefer it this way. Actually, I have this little bag that I also thrifted, and I like that it has the red detail here. This is the fit. We're gonna go to a local Mexican restaurant here, and yeah, you can hear the chaos outside. Good morning. We got here pretty late last night. I would say probably somewhere around like 11 p.m. And then we hung out, kind of chatted, and then we woke up this morning and we've gone to the beach. So I'm already post Sandy. It's not even 1 p.m. and it is absolutely stunning, stunningly beautiful. 30 seconds away from the beach, and the kitties are in the back playing in the pool with Martine, my sister, and all of them are back there. So I'm just taking a moment to come out here, hang out, talk to you for a minute because I haven't given any sort of updates. I've just been kind of showing all the cool things, and Martine's been playing with his drone, which I'm sure I'll be putting in some shots here that are just so cool. But I figured I'd give you like a little peek at the house that we're staying in, and I tried to read a little bit, but I'm gonna be real honest, haven't been able to. Well, you saw me in the truck, and I didn't have like anything to hold on to or kind of stabilize myself on, so I was doing a lot of this motion kind of back and forth, and there's a lot of windy roads, so I was just getting really sick. So reading didn't happen on our trip. I just kind of stared at the road the whole time. And then reading didn't happen on the beach because, of course, hanging out with family and all of that is much more important. So I think we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit. I am probably most likely not even gonna be able to pick up my book. I picked it up a couple of times to just take a few pictures or get a few shots, but to be quite honest, haven't even started the book. Neither one of them. I have Flawless on my Kindle by Elsie Silver because we're just hanging out and spending time with family, and it's just a good time. We went and got coffee this morning at this coffee truck. We're probably about like 10 minutes from Destin, Florida, but the beach that we're actually staying and going to is like a private beach, so it's not overcrowded, and they have like somebody out there who sets all your chairs up and stuff for you before you get in. Let me show you the house a little bit and then just how close the walk is to the beach because it's pretty crazy. This is the outfit for today. Very beachy, very coastal. So this is the house here that we're staying in, and then literally, come on gimbal, the beach is right there. You just walk on this little boardwalk over here. It's been pretty overcast for most of the day. Obviously I still got some sun, but it's been pretty overcast, and I don't mind that because then the sun is not beating down on us. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna hang out with everybody at the pool. Just wanted to give you kind of a little quick update. Just got home all of like 30 minutes ago. Get a little bit burned. So we're gonna put on some aloe. And then I'm gonna put on hair mask because my hair is so dried out from the salt. Oh, it like hurts and feels good at the same time. I feel like my hair got a lot lighter in the sun for what little time I was out there. It looks wild right now, but I feel like it got lighter. Anyways, I'm gonna use this argan oil hair mask. I'm gonna take the car back, continue unpacking, eat, bathe, shower like 1,000 times, and just kind of get like our house back in order. Even though we were gone for like 2 days, it feels like our house, just from packing and everything, kind of got crazy. We had a lot of fun. I have a sunburn. That was my mistake. It was really overcast, so I didn't think anything of it. And then I'm gonna wrap my hair up and put it in a bun. It's just gonna look like my hair's wet, because all I'm doing is I'm just driving the car over to the car rental place, our car over to the car rental place, and then my husband will just run in and return the car, and then he'll drive home, and I'll just be a little passenger princess that I am. Typically, I like to try and clean the house before we leave so that I can come home to a clean house, and I didn't do that this time around because the trip was so spontaneous and like unplanned. My house was just a mess and there was nothing that I could do about it. So I didn't get to do myself that favor, so my house is still completely just a tornado. Let me show you this cute shirt that I picked up from that restaurant we went to last night. We went and did some family pictures last night on the beach. We just took my little Canon G7X and did some really casual family pictures real quick. And I had a little anklet on that my dad had bought me earlier in the day from this surf shop, and I bent down to go and undo my shoes, and the anklet just snapped and all the beads just went everywhere. So sad. I'm gonna try and salvage it from what I can, fix it or something, or just save the charm. And then my shoes broke within 30 seconds that I've worn literally like 4 times. But it's fine because I'm just gonna cut the straps off that broke, and then, I said that weird, cut the straps off that broke, and then I'm just gonna use them. Sandals, flops, what am I looking for? Slides kind of situation. So it'll be fine. We'll probably have like sandwiches or something tonight. Something super simple. Hello and good morning, friends. Welcome back. So it's the next day. After we went and dropped off the car last night, Martina and I went and got Chipotle and brought it back home so that we could just eat. My hair feels so much better now that I did that mask. I'd probably let that mask sit in for a good 6 hours at least. And so I feel better. I feel renewed and brand new physically and mentally. There's just something about being able to check out of just like your everyday life, even if it's just for a day. And I feel like I have a lot more patience and a lot more excitement coming back home. I have quite a bit of cleaning still to do, but I'm not going to do that in this video. We have the whole weekend in order to kind of get stuff back in control for Monday. That's what I'm telling myself. We'll see if it happens. It's crazy because I feel, even though we were gone for like maybe 48 hours or something, it truly feels like I lived an entire week out there. It's mostly because I never leave my house. We read a couple of books, Ballad of Never After and King of Battle and Blood. I don't remember if I talked about Ballad of Never After. I know I talked about King of Battle and Blood. So if I didn't talk about oh my god, I can't speak. So if I didn't talk about Ballad of Never After, just know that I really liked it. But it was really good. I enjoyed it way more than the first book. That ending though? Are you kidding me? I'm sitting here waiting for my Libby hold because I've read the first 2 books through audiobook, so I would like to continue to read the last one also through audiobook. We're gonna do this because my kids are being like really crazy, and I just want to make sure that you can hear me well over them. Took a few books to the beach with me, but did I finish them? No. I think I got 6% into Wallace. I was reading it in the car on the way back home. That was literally the first time that I read because I tried to read on the beach, but to be honest, I just wanted to spend time with my family. So I got cute beach content, like of the book on the beach, because it's just such a summery vibe. But I didn't do a single like a read. I think that's where I'm gonna leave off this video. I hope that you have such a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.